The first time I experienced transphobia.
After I came out, because before people didn't really know.
Feeling uncomfortable, maybe in like the bathroom situations.
You think the transition was all like clean and
Yeah.
No.
Who's gonna mess with this guy? You mad? Look at these guns.
Push me up against like the in-betweeny bits of the corridor of the cubicles, and we're like, where the heck, shall we say, did you get that shirt? And I was like panicking, like sweating.
I went through a phase where I not denied being trans, but I wanted to live this cisgendered heteronormative lifestyle so bad.
And it was like satiny, and it was gay as hell. And I said the first thing that came to my head, and I said it in like the lowest voice I could muster, and I was like, my mum got it for me. And they both laughed so much that they let me go. It was really, really funny.
And I remember going to a house party one night, and these boys basically, like, the girls were giving me quite a lot of attention, and the boys were getting jealous, and the fact that they knew, so they went up to the girl and they turned around and was like, you know that's a girl, right?
Oh,
you know, kind of
yes.
like trying to expose me in a sense that it was
How many
less
times have I
attractive.
seen that?
And I was like,
I noticed after I came out and like more and more people knew about it, I started getting like really weird supportive comments, but at the same time some were really off. Someone said, oh, I really support your decision, which is like, it's not a decision, but anyway.
That was me going through this denial of, okay, well, I'm not a transgender man, I'm just a man now, you know, and just ignoring that side, which I felt like I needed to unpack. And it's only recently that I unpacked it, I started coming out a little bit more, starting getting a bit more interactive with people within the LGBT community, because at one point I did feel shunned from the LGBT community.
you know, when you're that young, you feel very discouraged. So I was like, I was upset, and that was my first kind of experience of like transphobia.
Oh, I could never tell. Do you get that one? Oh, I could never tell.
There were people that said, I'd never have known, and other people that said, oh, I knew.
Oh yeah, no, that
I knew
one's
right
actually
away,
worse.
and that makes so much sense.
If I was to say that I experienced any transphobia, I experienced the most transphobia from the LGBT community, which was quite shocking for me, because it's almost like, well, you know, you was lesbian, and now you want to like turn into a man, like, you know what I mean? There was almost this resentment there from that community, and I didn't understand why, when we were supposed to be living in as one.
Yeah, have you had the surgery?
The surgery.
The surgery,
One.
the surgery, and I go like, okay, let's talk about the surgery. There's not such a thing as the surgery. There are different kinds of procedures with lots of different stages. So eventually, like, oh, okay, oh, wow, sorry.
No, you know the whole all the girls liking us because we so sexy. Come on, and then the guys see from a distance, and then boom, it's like they latch on, innit? Like that quick boom. They just unleash your business like it's nothing. And I've had that loads of times, Kenny. You know I have. I've had it so many times. But you know what? It's cool because I always get the girls either way, so it doesn't matter.
A lot of straight men for a very long time didn't really accept me as a man because of how I looked on the outside, and I think that's been a little bit of my struggle, really.
If they're asking and they're a man, I ask if they're circumcised. And then, if they're a woman, I ask if they shave their pubes, because that's the level of privacy that we're at. And
It's
you
a
know, if they
no-no.
want to start being that intimate, you know, I'm down. But you know, I mean, do they want to have sex with me? Why is it relevant?
I've never been in a situation where I've
Attacked or
felt-
anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
attacked
Yeah, yeah.
being trans.
I didn't think
I
you
don't
did.
think anyone's stupid enough to do that.
That's what I was thinking. And so when you said yeah, I was thinking, what? This guy's lying.
I don't understand why people troll people, and I feel like if you're transgender, that extra bit more you get trolled, and in the end I just like either block them if I can, or delete the comments, and just, even though sometimes it really angers me, and I could put them back in their place, like I could type a good little sentence and it won't even have to swear but be to the point, but it's like I'm giving them my energy, and at the end of the day, I need to reserve my energy for them to do better things. And actually feeding it, it's like that. There's a saying like,
But the more you feed
trolls.
into it, yeah, exactly. The more you feed into it, the more you're gonna attract it anyway.
But I feel sorry because, especially with trans women, it's something that they go through way more than trans.
Of course, hell yeah.
Way more.
Well, how do you know you're a woman? That's the other one. How do you know you're like? What's a woman if you know you're not one? So like, doesn't that say that you have like a really reductive, sexist view of what a woman can be? Why can't you be a woman with a beard, or why can't you be a woman who's just really manly?
And then they get angry at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have the problem.
And you can't win, so you're better off either getting back to the people that are generally like following you and you're inspiring them and need your support and stuff, giving them your time to get back to them, or just, it's the hardest thing to do, but honestly it's better to ignore them. But it's a lesson that you learn with time.
Yeah, people have asked me like about the state of my genitals using all kinds of different questions, like how do I have sex? So I have to joke about it better than you.
I like how you had to finish it on that note.
We always get the girls. Why are we gonna lie? We get the girls. You wasted your time, homeboy, because she's still coming home with me. So.